Hey guys, yeah, another finger here on YouTube. So today I'm going to be watching some videos of the recently very popular social credit meme. I think this is the first time I've seen Taiwan being involved in an international meme on such a great scale, which is why I decided to cover it on this channel because I would like to share it with you and share some of my thoughts as a Taiwanese person. And of course, I'm also very interested in hearing your thoughts in the comments as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to the video. This first clip is what got me into this whole meme in the first place. It was randomly recommended to me.
朋友是一个坚韧不拔的纪录片，在香港这座城市的设置。主演钱娥乐、罗欧斯、胡歌、叶秋、莫妮卡和一些其他他妈的演员。
Yes, so here it is. Is Taiwan a country? By the way, it says well done in the top right corner. I love how the timing is so perfect. Every time it answers from, they scream. Okay, so now you have a rough idea of how this meme works. Obviously, it is based on the social credit score system that was recently implemented in China. But really, it is just mocking the lack of freedom of speech and human rights issues towards the Chinese government. And whether Taiwan is a country or a part of China is one of the most common questions in this meme. And a lot of videos also combine it with the John Xina events that happened earlier this year where he apologized for calling Taiwan a country. So we're going to see it in the next few videos. So the next clip we're watching is probably the most iconic video of this meme. The edit is really the best part of this meme. Okay, so this is the clip where John Cena apologized. But the subtitle is not legit. Okay, let's repeat. I love China. Taiwan is not a country. I didn't know he made so many clips of himself speaking Chinese. I wonder what these videos are from and what they're for. Okay, let's move on to the next clip. Again, John Cena with his 冰淇淋. I'm surprised they didn't put Winnie the Pooh as one of the options. Ah, okay, but here he is.
"朋友是一个坚韧不拔的纪录片，在香港这座城市的设置。主演钱娥乐、罗欧斯、福波斯。
This is literally what happened. Okay, so I think this video quite accurately represents how people are being forced to apologize to China because of Taiwan. And to be completely honest, I always feel kind of bad for these people. John Cena is probably one of the very few Westerners who had to apologize for this reason. And it doesn't happen that often. I think that's why he got so much attention and so many backlashes. But if you're someone from Taiwan like me, you hear about these kind of news so many times and you kind of understand that it's not always the person's own decisions to make when there's possibly a company or a production behind them involved. This specifically reminds me of the incident where Zhou Ziyu from the very famous K-pop group Twice was being bullied to apologize for holding a Taiwanese flag in an introduction video. Anyone could obviously tell that she was not doing it for money. She was literally bullied into apologizing, and the bullies probably is also coming from her company as well. And if I remember it correctly, at the time she wasn't even 18 yet, which is just really messed up. Which is why personally I think that if we are to criticize someone, it probably should be more on the people who are forcing others to apologize, rather than the person who did apologize, or at least that's what I think. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the final clip that I have today.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是
Okay, hold on for a second. Exactly what is this audio? I don't understand. Like, literally every video of this meme uses this audio, and it's in Mandarin Chinese, but it makes no sense. Like, it's saying something about Friends, the TV show, but it says it's in Hong Kong. And I tried to search it on the internet, but I couldn't find the origin, so I'm so confused.
在香港这座城市的设计，主演钱和乐。
The correct answer is no. This part reminded me of something that happened. I don't know why so many foreigners who think Taiwan is a country still a lot of the time thinks that whatever is happening in China automatically applies to Taiwan. Like, I have this friend and she always says that she thinks Taiwan is a country, but then she got really confused when she heard that we don't have to use VPN to access to Google or YouTube in Taiwan. But then I was really confused because I was like, if you literally said that you think Taiwan is independent, then why would you just assume that we can't use Google in Taiwan just because it is banned in China? It makes no sense to me. Okay, so that was really fun to watch. Now I'm going to move on to talk about some of my thoughts on this meme. So first of all, I'd like to make a disclaimer. I've seen several people making this point in the comments under the videos of this meme, and I think it's important to reiterate that although this meme is deliberately criticizing the Chinese government for what they're doing that a lot of us do not agree with, it is definitely not a hate towards China as a country or people who are from China. That being said, I do genuinely enjoy this meme a lot, not only because it is just straight up hilarious, but also because it brings awareness to the situation that we're in right now. As you know, Taiwan is usually excluded from all major international events, and even when people do from time to time talk about human rights issues and some problematic decisions that the Chinese government makes, Taiwan is usually not being talked about because the Chinese government really hasn't done anything that directly threatens Taiwanese people's lives. And for that reason, a lot of foreigners tend to be quite uninterested when it comes to the relationship between Taiwan and China. And so a lot of the time it really feels like even though all we want is just a chance to explain ourselves, a lot of the people do not care enough to hear what we have to say. And so to have this meme putting so much attention on Taiwan and representing the issue in such a funny way that we can all enjoy and laugh at makes me really, really glad. So that's basically all I have to say. If you are interested in knowing more about whether Taiwan is independent or part of China, I did make a video explaining this in detail, so I'll put a link in description. Please go ahead and check it out if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and please subscribe to join me on my finger journey. And I will see you in the next video.